Hello, everybody. This is Kyle, and I thought it'd be cool to start one of my YouTube videos with a review. I've been following many toy reviews ever since I started watching YouTube, so I thought it'd be really cool to um, attempt one myself. So, we are today going to be looking at the Marvel Legends 80 Years Thor figure, and I'm excited about this figure. I'm so excited about this figure that I decided to do a toy review for this figure because, well, this figure is just outstanding. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the figure, and I did not really plan on doing this, so I did not keep it in the package first to show it off, but I will in future videos. Anyway, as you can see, this figure is just magnificent. I mean, Hasbro really upped their game here. Paint quality wise, it's subpar. More so because there is so much paint they could apply to this figure. But what they give you is pretty good enough. The price itself being $25 is a ripoff and just ridiculous. Hasbro needs to stop doing this, and as a fan of Marvel Legends, I will buy some of these figures, but I'm becoming very cautious on what I buy now because $25 is not buy this figure. It is a wonderful figure, but $25 is still too high. Anyway, let's start off the review by getting the figure out of the way and looking at the box. The box itself is pretty cool. It's standard for most of the 80-year boxes with its black outer finish with some red designs here, a cool original Thor comics logo, the mighty Thor, some Marvel 80 years packaging, some beautiful artwork. I believe this is Alex Ross. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is Alex Ross artwork because it's what the Thor character is based on that this toy comes from. And this is probably Alex Ross too. Um, some great art. They still have not given us the Warrior 3. Hasbro is definitely laughing in our faces. Is that Sif? Come on, Hasbro. But I have not much against this box. I just hope that the $25 price tag isn't due to this box alone, because I would rather take a toy in a paper bag for $15 than to take a toy in a box like this for $25, because I don't use the boxes. Here's the bio. If you want to read it, pause it. And yes. Okay, so that's out of the way. Okay, so here's the figure again. So let's the accessories it comes with. Let's take it out. Let's look at the figure itself. Um, Overall, it's such a beautiful figure. I mean, it has an amazing color scheme. A little dark red. Could do with a bit lighter red, but I think it does match the blue. Some wonderful yellows. The boots, the shoes, this gold color to them. You can see the T on his belt. And the helmet is a little bit warped in package, but it looks good. One of the issues I had trying to find this Thor figure was that one of the Thors I almost purchased, his hair was like off. So like as you see, the hair is attached to the helmet and the head, but the one I saw at Walmart had this piece of hair that looked like it hadn't been glued properly, and it looked like there was an extra slab of it, and I almost bought it, and then I noticed it, I was like, "Oh, no." But, I thought it was pretty annoying that you're paying $25 for a figure that has an issue like that. Um, okay. You can see everything this figure has, and alrighty. Now for the accessories. He comes with an alternate hand, a fisted hand, which is cool. I don't know why they didn't give him two fisted hands. It's $25. That's probably the last time I'm gonna rant about the $25 price tag, but yeah, I'm looking at you, Hasbro. You did this. I have nothing but accolades to give to this hammer. This is just wonderful. This is the type of thing that you would see um, in a prototype, but the fact that they actually ended up writing his Odin's enchantment on this hammer and putting it out as the finished product is amazing. I wish they gave Donald Blake's cane with it. That'd be kind of cool, but maybe they make a Donald Blake figure later on. This hammer looks incredible. There's a lot of cool paint variations, scratches. Like it's been through a lot of battle. The handle is not really painted. I mean, it is painted, but there isn't much detail in terms of paint variation. I like how big it is. And like they could have easily given us one of the reused, repainted Thor hammers we've been getting since the 2011 Walmart exclusive figure. But they gave us this one, and this is a new sculpt. Pretty nice hammer. So that's good. And he can hold it very well. I also love how this is the first Thor figure that I have that has that articulation point for his hand, so he can hold the hammer like this. So that's cool. And see if he can do it. I haven't tried this yet, but maybe he can do it. Yeah, yeah. Woo! Yeah, that was embarrassing for the day, but who cares? Thank you, Hasbro, for letting me do that. And hopefully no one watches this video. So, his other hand ends up like this, and both hands are like this, where the, I'm just going to call these gauntlets or wristbands. They are removable, so I guess you could use them without a wristband, but the wristbands are awesome. So you have a hand that can attach like this. It's kind of hard a little bit, but it works. And then you can use this, and it's good. But I don't really like the fisted hands. I find them to be kind of ridiculous. I like them with the ability to hold things, just like the original Marvel Legends that they made that had hinged and articulated fingers. I kind of wish they went back to those, but they weren't really too sturdy. But Anyway, let's look at the articulation. So he has articulation in his hands. There, he can move in his arms, double jointed arms. Shoulder swivel. Arm movement there. Diaphragm joint and a waist swivel, which is always welcome. Thigh swivel. Legs can move. Double jointed knees. What's this called? A foot swivel. A ankle joint. Hinged ankles. Swivel ankles. And then what's cool about Thor here is he has his head articulation, but it doesn't really move that much. Doesn't move really too far to the side or too far back. But it can pop off. I'm not gonna pop it off, but it can pop off. And yeah. So you can count how much articulation that is. I'm not counting. It's probably in the 20s. It's pretty good. This figure is amazing. What I really love about this figure is that it took so long for us to get a comic accurate. At least Jack Kirby inspired Thor. So it's really cool that we are getting one now that has this quality to it. Because the Loki we got, I mean, a lot of people are kind of casting their shade on the new Loki. But I think this Thor looks pretty good. Now if I retrieve the Loki, next to Thor, they look good, but I think that this Loki could be a bit better. I don't know. But this figure's $20, this figure's $25. You can tell the difference, I guess, but I don't know. Oh boy, there's my $25 rant again. Better stop this review before I start to talk more about this $25 price tag. But yeah, this figure is pretty cool, and I highly recommend it. I need to get the Iron Man. I need to get the Captain America. Thank you, Walmart exclusives, for being so impossible to find. But Hasbro did a terrific job on this figure, and being my first toy review, please forgive me if this is just horrendous, because I want to try one out. The next one I do will be much, much better. So thank you everybody for watching, and get